Hey guys, it's Abby from Make Life Your Own Way, and I'm here with my weekly makeup basket. It's more like bi-weekly or monthly, but we gotta stick with it. We gotta stick with the intro, that's all. But anyways, we're gonna shop my stash. Well, we're gonna do a couple of things here. I want to switch up how I store my makeup in my bathroom, so we're gonna talk through that. We picked out a fall curated bundle of makeup in my last makeup basket, so we're gonna pick from that. And also I have my work makeup bag here that we need to switch some of those things out. So if that sounds like something you like to watch, then just keep watching. Here we go. All right, y'all, I got my whole makeup and hair done. I'm going to my friend's Halloween party. I'm not dressing up. I think some people will be dressing up. It's just not my thing. It's not my thing. But I did like blow dry my hair with the Revlon thing. You know what I'm talking about. The brush thing. Yeah, anyways. And I did my makeup pretty fall, very similar to my last Get Ready With Me. Pretty much the same makeup look as that video. Yeah, okay. So, a couple of things I want to talk about. So, in my current makeup, okay, back up. I've been doing my makeup in the bathroom instead of in here in my beauty room. So I had been doing just this Makeup Basket Express, where I just sit this in a drawer and then it's like out of sight until I need it. Then I open the drawer and I can just pull things out as I need them, which honestly does work really well for me. But I just want to do something different, just to do something different. So I'm going to see if I like having this sitting on my bathroom cabinet counter or not. I might like it or I might not like it, but we'll find out. We'll find out this go around. So we are gonna kind of see how makeup fits in here. So that'll be first, and then we'll actually shop my actual collection to switch out the makeup products that I use at work, because I'm kind of bored with those. I feel like I want something different. And that's the beauty of a larger makeup collection. You can just shop it instead of shopping the store. So, okay, I guess we'll start with the brushes that I just pulled to put in here, and then some of the products that are not going to switch out because I'm trying to pan them basically. So in this first drawer, I did put some brushes. So I have a Wet n Wild contour brush that I like to use as a blush brush. I have a Real Techniques highlighter brush that I will use to highlight with. A bling brush for powder, loose powder. This is an e.l.f. blush brush that I like to use to set under my eyes. This is another Real Techniques brush that I like to use for bronzer. And then the rest of these are eye brushes. So I have a couple from Morphe, which I just saw on Reddit that Morphe is filing bankruptcy. But we have a couple, M573 is this more fluffier one. Then we have M518, which is another fluffier one. Just not as like pinched. This is a little pinched. The 573 is a little bit more pinched. And then this one's even more pinched, the M433. And then I have just some random ones. I have a Wet n Wild kind of crease brush. I have a Sephora crease brush. And then I have a Real Techniques Deluxe crease brush. So lots of options there. I'm going to experiment with storing them in here, because I tend to get like a paper towel when I am using this, and I will pull all the brushes out and lay them flat on the paper towel, which this might just, I can just pull it out and do the same thing. Although I may still put a paper towel on the bottom so that, you know, it protects this little velvet material down here. But that first drawer here is going to be our brushes. This is from Amazon a while back, but it does detach. I'm pretty sure the piece over here goes on top as well, but I'm not going to store that. But this one has two drawers, so I think I'm going to put some of these products that we're talking about in these drawers. Okay. Primer. I am trying to pan the Urban Decay All Nighter Glow Primer. You can see I'm pretty low on it, so we'll keep that out. I am working through the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. Mine is in N12 Neutral, which it might be starting to get a little too dark for me, but I will write it out a little bit longer. There's quite a bit in here though. I don't think it's anywhere near being done. For concealer, I'm trying to pan the e.l.f. Hydro Camo Concealer. This one is in light peach. Put that in here. Okay. And, okay, I guess I'll just put, yeah, all these will go in one. Well, they're not all going to fit. Will this fit? Okay. Alright, so the powders won't fit in here, but we'll put the liquids in here. I'm using the Maybelline, the Falsies Lash Lift. This is what I have on my eyes today for mascara. And then for lips, the Fruit Butter Lip Mask is what I put on today. I need to grab a lipstick out to wear. And then I have the Milani Fruit Fetish. This one is in Pumpkin Spice. This is older. I don't know if they re-released it, but I enjoy using it. So that is the base products will go in this drawer. This one will pull some of these powders that I'm also working through. So I'm trying to work through the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal powder. You can see we're making progress. I have two pressed powders that I'm working through, the L'Oreal True Match. This one is in Light Ivory. I do have pan on it. Look at her. Okay. And then the CoverGirl Advanced Radiant in Creamy Natural. Yeah, Creamy Natural. As you can see, she's barely hanging on. We're making progress. And then I am also trying to work through the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer. I love this one. I've just had it in my collection for a long time. That is the bronzer that I put on today. But we'll add that in. So that's everything for base product. We need to fill this one with palette and other products that we're going to pull from this curated makeup. So I will sit that there. But we were using the MAC Double Gleam for highlighter. This is the one I wore today, or I am wearing today. So we'll add this into the mix. All the fall curated makeup is just like sitting right here. And then the blush is the Tarte Expose, which again, I have this one on today as well. So pretty. Put that back. I do want to keep out this Hourglass Ambient Unedit. Lighting Edit Volume 4. Oh my gosh, the new ones out are so pretty. Oh, they're $85. I want one of them so bad, but I don't know, but it has my dim in it, and well, the lighter one has dim in it. What is that one? Elephants on it? Oh, it's so pretty. But anyways, this one I've had for years, like 2015, 2016, and it's still going strong. And I like having an all-in-one palette whenever I'm doing like super quick makeup. And then on my eyes, and I've been wearing this palette for the last couple of weeks, is the Lorac Pro Volume 4. This one is still so good. The quality of it is so good, even though I've had it since it was released a while back. Loved it, loved it, loved it, but we will put that back in. Play with something else. I was playing with these other concealers, the Maybelline Better Skin and the Josie Maran Vibrancy, but having more than one concealer just isn't ideal right now, so we'll take that out. Using the Urban Decay All Nighter for my setting spray. It's actually like a monster mix. I dumped some other ones in there because the Urban Decay was like almost empty, so I just dumped some other things, but we're just working through it. There's not much in there. I had pulled out this YSL lipstick in 154. I showed it in that Get Ready With Me vlog. So pretty, but we will put that back in my collection. And then here are some eye things. The e.l.f. Brow Wow, will definitely keep that out. That one's in taupe. And then two brow pencils. I used them both today on my brows. The Wet n Wild Retractable Brow Pencil and then the Billion Dollar Brows. And these are both in taupe as well. And then the Tarte Tartiste. I have been playing with the liquid liner and I'm doing okay. I'm not great at it yet, but I do like how dark and defining it is. So one end is just a normal pencil, this is what I use more often, but I have been playing with this side a little bit more, not too shabby, but we will keep that in there as well. So let's flip around and see what we're gonna pull for the next 2 weeks-ish. I don't know, we'll see. All right, so these products I pulled in my last makeup basket, which was the fall curated video. So if you want more details or you want to see me going through to pull those items, that video is 2 videos back. So I'm not going to go in too much detail about what we have in here. We're just going to pull some stuff. So I like having, I guess, not a ton of options, because then it takes me longer to get ready because I'm deciding what to use, but also I can't get a ton of use out of each item if I pull a lot of them. So I think the first thing I want to pull is a highlighter, and we have a couple of options here. We have Ofra and Blissful. We have Anastasia and Amorisi. Cannot talk today, clearly. And then I think I want to go with this one, Natasha Denona Super Glow. This one is such my vibe. These kind of brighter, super bright, champagne-y, like in your face. Oh my goodness. I love these tones. This is my only highlighter that I've tried from her brand, Natasha Denona. But this tone is my favorite, and I have it from a lot of different brands. So we'll pull that for highlighter. And then for blush, we have a few options here. We have a MAC, an e.l.f., we have Ciate, It Cosmetics, we have an Hourglass, Benefit, Glowish, and Clinique. Well, I guess, okay, let me circle back to this because I think it will depend on what palette. So if we pull a bold palette, I might want like one of these more nude colors. But if we pull like a more neutral palette, then I can go a little bit brighter. So what am I thinking? That's blush. These are base palettes. I kind of thinking the modern Renaissance by Anastasia. I mean, this is so pretty. Like, you can get the warm colors out of it, you can get the berry colors, you can get more neutral, you can get the orange rust. There's just a lot of options here. So why don't we go ahead and pull that for the palette. So I guess with that we will want a more neutral blush. There is this guy as well. Lots of options. Do I want that? Otherwise, we have Clinique Nude Pop, which honestly, that might be really pretty to wear. I've had this one for so long. Back when these were like kind of popular, what was that, 2014, 2015? And you can really build it up. It doesn't really look like much in a swatch, but it adds just a little bit of color and definition to your face. So why don't we just grab that to use? And like I said, I don't want to grab too much and be too overwhelmed with what I picked. But I think this is a good place. Plus it all fits in here, which is nice. But we need to go over and pick some lips. I guess I have some here. Ooh, I want to put my e.l.f. Ride or Die Balm with my bathroom makeup. These are, oh my gosh. Okay, we got to get Queen Bee. This is one of my favorites from Too Faced. These are all pretty bright summer colors, so we'll put those to the side. I love my Super Ink by Maybelline. This one is in 100 Philosopher. But let's dive over to the rest of my collection. You guys see Morty? He's under the chair, but I need to move the chair to get to my makeup. He's just So cozy down there. What are you doing, buddy? Okay, I had to bring my lipsticks closer so we didn't bother Morty down there on the floor. I don't really know what I'm thinking in terms of lips, but I do want a couple of options. See, I forget what color this Charlotte Tilbury one is. Oh yeah, that's a pretty nude color. That, what is this one called? Nude Romance. Hey, cute. Okay, we'll pull that. That's kind of a more neutral. I don't think it really speaks to any season, just year round. Oh, let's pull this Melt. I got this like in 2020 and I still haven't really worn it very much. It's Old Rose and it's kind of like a cool tone color. Here's the Charlotte Tilbury. The Charlotte Tilbury is on top. Love these. Okay, I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited. Okay, we gotta pull this one. This is, I got this last year around this time. It's the Matte Stay Super Stay Matte Ink by Maybelline, but it's the Scorpio limited edition. And the color is in Believer. I might actually wear this one tonight. Ooh! Yes, we definitely have to pull that one. That's probably enough for now. Yeah, let's stop there. Here's what I currently have in my work makeup bag. And honestly, a lot of this might end up staying, but I know for sure I want to switch out some things. I know for sure we'll keep the Makeup Forever. This is the Matte Velvet Skin Y225, one of my favorites. So we'll definitely keep that in. I'll keep in the setting spray, which is the Milani Make It Last. This is the Flora scent that came out in spring, but I do like it. I mean, it's the exact same formula, which we love. They just added a different scent to it. We have the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. This one is in bronzer, and I think we'll go ahead and pull something different for bronzers. So I will just throw this back in with my bronzers. Okay. We have some brushes in here that we will keep. I think all the brushes are fine. Ooh. I don't like to keep a lot in here because I just really want to be put together. I don't really want like a full glam look, and I might honestly switch out that bag as well. Let me put the brushes in. Okay, so the blush we've been using is the Milani Luminoso, and I haven't had a highlight in here, but I think I want to switch this out and get another blush, but also a highlight to use. So we'll put this back in with my blushes. I don't know what to grab. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll grab my Wet n Wild one that I put back last time. We'll get to that soon. Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. This I want to put back. I want a concealer that's a little bit more coverage than that. I'm going to keep these in just a little bit longer, these mascaras. We have Bad Girl Bang by Benefit, and then we have Maybelline Colossal. I think those are still okay. And then I keep it pretty simple with the brows, just using the e.l.f. Brow Wow in Taupe. So those things will all stay, but we need to grab some others. Okay, we are at my makeup collection, which, guys, I've been thinking about moving my collection back into my Alex 5 drawer set. Like, I would move that in here for no other reason than I want to, because this organization has worked well for the years, but I think I just might want to switch things up just to switch things up. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I would, of course, bring you guys along on that journey, but I'm not completely committed to the idea. Just something that I've been thinking about. But here are my blushes, and this guy right here is what I'm thinking I'll grab. I'm gonna grab the Wet n Wild Highlight Bling. As you can see, I love the blush and I do love the highlighter. And I like that it's a duo, so I can choose. Maybe I just have this blush that is already pretty highlighting, or I can mix in a highlight with it. I think this will be perfect to use. Okay, looking through my bronzers, I think another one that I want to use, another drugstore find, Neutrogena Healthy Skin Blends Minds and 30 Sun Kiss. This one is so nice, and it has the different colors in it. It's just such a pretty product, especially just swirl it all together and it instantly warms up your face in a very flattering way. All right, so we got a blush highlight duo, we got the bronzer, so we're done with this whole top row. I'm not going to worry about any eyeshadow at work. I can just use bronzer or tap some of the highlighter on my lids, put some mascara on. Don't really want to do much more than that. I'm not going to grab another setting powder or another palette, but in here are all of my remaining face products because I have been decluttering this section of my collection. Look at me go. Like, everything fits in one now. My concealers, my primers, my setting sprays. I talked about it a lot in my last weekly makeup basket, so I won't go into it again. But I want a more fuller coverage concealer, and I think I'm going to go with this one. This is with the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear. Mine is in Vanilla 355. This has been a favorite of mine for so long. But I think it will be nice to have at work. So I'll kind of use this under my eyes, on my lids, and I guess spots that need coverage. And then I'll layer in that Makeup Revolution powder foundation. So I'm kind of using this as the foundation in addition to that powder foundation. We'll see how I like it. I know I really like the Too Faced Born This Way concealer that way, but I have used it up and I don't feel like at this point I can justify buying another concealer, but that's definitely one that I would like to buy here in the near future. I don't really want to have a full foundation there. I just know I won't use it very much. I already have a setting spray. Do I want a primer? I guess we can try taking this Jekka Black hydrating primer and see if I like this underneath all of those products. We'll just play with it a little bit. Otherwise, I think that's everything for this bin. Alright, and I don't think I need any of the small eyeshadow products. So that's going to be everything that we pull. So let me put it all together. Okay, here's what the makeup tower looks like with everything in it. So at the very top, we have all of the brushes, both eyes and face. And then in the second one, it's basically everything that we pulled. We have the lips, the blush, highlighters, the eyeshadow, my Urban Decay setting spray, and then those eye products. And then in the back, we have the Hourglass. So that's going to be pretty much the bulk of the face products, but then in this one are the base products, primers, lip balms, concealer, foundation, and mascara. And then to set everything is going to be in here. So we'll see how this plays out, if I like having it on display or if I feel like maybe it looks too cluttered in there. I'm not sure. We'll experiment with it. And then back here, I switched out for this bag for work. It's so funny. It says that's what she said. I'm pretty sure my friend Chelsea got this for me. But everything fits in here nicely. The brushes, the products that we left in, and then the products that we are cycling in for, I don't know, a few months. We'll see how it goes. But that is going to be everything for this makeup basket, Shop My Stash. It's fun having like these curated products to just pick through and to really get use out of products in my collection, and then to also decide if they're products that I want to keep in my collection. It's just fun. It's fun, and I'm so proud of myself for not continuing to buy so much makeup. When I scaled back from it, I realized how much makeup I have, which is crazy that it took me not buying it so much to realize that. But then it's like, oh, well, let's really dig in and use this because I have so much. So anyways, that's all I have. Thank you guys so much for being here. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.